What's up guys? In this video we're going to break down the most overlooked part of being a high value man. This is something that almost no one ever mentions, but is crucial for being alpha. So whenever you hear anyone talk about being a high value man, they often tie into things like being financially successful, being in good shape, having a cool social circle, having game, and I agree, those are all crucial parts of being a high value man. But the one thing that they never mention is emotional mastery. It's dominating your emotions instead of letting them dominate you. And this is something most people on YouTube are notoriously terrible at. That's why you see a lot of YouTubers like lash out and have like little temper tantrums whenever they're challenged. Whenever people watch my debates, they often comment like, Alex, like you're so chill, you're so grounded, you never get mad, you never lash out, you never do any of the stuff that a lot of other people do. And it's not because I don't have the same feelings of anger and frustration they do. The difference is that I'm able to ground that emotion and channel it in a very productive way. So instead of letting that emotion get the better of me and me just losing my cool and my reason and just lashing out, I'm actually able to use that emotion as fuel and use it to make a very succinct and grounded argument that the audience can get behind. And that's just one example. You might be thinking like, dude, I don't debate random roll-up fanboys or black pillars. How does this apply to me? Because having emotional mastery will literally improve every aspect of your life. When you're going out and dating chicks, right, what are girls gonna do? They're gonna shit test you. They're gonna challenge you to see how you respond. And if you lash out and you lose your cool, you're done. You immediately lose massive amounts of value. Right? The other extreme though that some guys take is they cut themselves off from their emotions. So I agree, that's one step better than being super reactive, is cutting yourself off. The problem with that is that one, girls can kind of see through that. They can tell that you're kind of cut off from your emotions. The second problem with that is that you just wind up bottling up all your frustration and anger, and eventually you just explode, right? Because that emotion has nowhere to go. It's kind of a little bit of a literal example. That's actually how it works. Like if you constantly bottle everything up and you cut yourself off, that's not a good thing long term. So the right approach is to use that emotion, ground it, and then channel it in a very straightforward and productive way. This is something that I very effectively do during debates, which works to my advantage. I also do that with girls. I also do that, with family, friends, at work, anything. This will apply to every aspect of your life and can improve it. Take someone like Kevin Samuels, who recently passed away, rest in peace. Kevin was very good whenever he was challenged by women, they were disrespecting him, of not lashing out. Now, there were a few exceptions, but 99.9% of the time, Kevin remained very grounded. And that's why a lot of women respected him, right? He's a man who commanded respect. Now compare that to someone like Myron, who would always lash out and always be at the mercy of his emotions. Women don't respect that. They're like, who the fuck is this guy? He's acting more emotional than me, right? Because he has no control of his emotions. I will give Myron credit. He has gotten a lot better at that recently, but he still has a long ways to go, right? In order to achieve full emotional mastery. Again, it's dominating your emotions instead of letting them dominate you. And if you can learn to do that, you will become much higher value of a man, and you will literally improve every aspect of your life. All right, hopefully you guys found this video valuable, and you can start off dominating your emotions by actually dominating that subscribe button. We're coming up on 100K, and we can get there with your help. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.